We know that the Lakeshore Golf and Country Club is off Sheridan Road right by the lake, so it's an old-style Chicago-type golf course, very traditional tree-lined fairways, kind of what we call back-and-forth golf, where the holes run, kind of alongside each other. I have not played it, but from what I understand, it's a just your basic traditional old-style golf course, and it's going to put a premium on just getting the ball in the fairway. I'm sure the greens are going to be pretty fast. You're going to need a pretty solid short game to compete there. We have representing Indiana University is Jackie Yanch. She's playing in the #1 spot. She had a great tournament at Notre Dame, followed by Lindsay Game, who's had an equally good tournament, especially for her first start as a freshman. Kristen E. Kane had an awesome tournament, her best finish of the year. Kate Coons, Pam Bernitsky, and Rosie Davies are rounding out the 6 that are going. And this is a 6-count-4 format as opposed to our traditional 5-count-4. So it gives us an opportunity to have another person in play. Big Ten preview. The field is strong, as you would expect. I mean, anytime you have the national champion in your conference, you're going to have a pretty headline field. So we have Purdue, Indiana, Northwestern's playing well. Iowa State finished 3rd at the Windy City behind Purdue, and Texas Tech, who are both in the field. Ohio State's in the field. Illinois has played well. Wisconsin won their tournament. So the field is strong. There's not a weak link in the field, and it'll give us a really good barometer of where we're at and what we need to do heading into our final tournament of the fall. Last week we had a great week of practice, and it showed in the golf course. It didn't translate into the finish so much, but we did a lot of things really, really well, and we put ourselves in position. I think we were 4 shots off the lead going into the final round, tied for 3rd, to make a really good run at the tournament. We didn't do as well in the final round as we wanted to, so we on the drive back and throughout this week we've kind of addressed some of those issues as what we need to do better in the final round so that we can capitalize on our next opportunity. So I'm hoping for us to continue our good short game play. We were much improved there. Maybe show a little bit more patience in our final round, and try to just make good, solid, smart plays. Sometimes in golf we tend to maybe get a little more cute or try to get a little more aggressive with things where we should just take like our bogey and leave, and that is probably the biggest learning thing that we took away from Notre Dame was, there are times when you just, if you find yourself in trouble, you've got to get back out and get out of the hole with as minimal damage as you can, and that was a big focus for us this week.